Hello guys, you're welcome to OPO Crypto Exchange. In this video I'll be showing you one of the app I've been using to spot opportunities in the market for cardless arbitrage. I'll be making a review of it and step-by-step guides how to make use of the app, because most people don't really know how to make use of the app. Then they end up making losses when they use the app instead of making profit. So I will go ahead and I'll be showing you where to get the app and how to make use of it also. So just go ahead and open your Play Store or your App Store if you're using Apple or iPhone. So you type in search for coingapp. Coingapp. Okay, and here it is. So on your own device you see install here, so just go ahead and install the phone. It's already installed on my phone, that's why it's showing open. So you install it on your device if it is not yet installed on your device. So go ahead and install it to your device. So I will just go ahead, I already have the app. I will just go ahead and open it over here. Look at it here. That's it, coingapp. So I will go ahead and click on it. Wait for it to load. Okay, it's loading. I think it's trying to update the market. It's loading. Okay, you're finally here. You can see here is the difference, and here is where you buy from, and here is where you sell at. So I'll explain that very detailedly. This part showing where you buy from is actually the recommended platform. They are telling you to buy GMT at lower price for the first one. They're telling you to buy GMT from Exmo and sell at Binance. You can get GMT from Exmo at the rate of 0.265 66400, and you can get it from Binance at 0.7. That is a huge difference, about 185% difference. So that's a huge difference. But another thing to consider is if you go over to Binance or Exmo, you find out that GMT is actually I think is an ERC20 based token. So if you're going to do this arbitrage, you have enough capital. You are going to opt in with enough capital so that you can cover up for gas fees and as well make profit. So when you're using this mobile app, try and avoid those coins that are actually based on ERC20, that is the Ethereum network, because you end up making losses due to the high network charges than you make profit. So let me just go ahead and make full review of the platform. This filter, see this filter, why is this not writing? This filter is actually where you can filter out the options you want, what you need from the app, and so forth and so on. So I will just go ahead and click on the filter and show you how to set the app. Okay, disable trade. So the first option, this one showing disable trades, that is this is what I'm talking about. Disable trade, show disable / offline trades. So it's actually an option that will help you filter out trades that are not online. Trades that are not online, I mean, like if you go to some of the exchanges over there, you will notice that if the price difference is actually as a result of one of the platform making an upgrade in their withdrawal system or in their network system. They are making an upgrade, so it will lead to this currency liquidity variance between the two platforms. So that's actually what the first button helps you filter out. It helps you to filter out some of those exchanges that you cannot deposit into or withdraw from, so that you won't make losses when you're trying to practice this type of arbitrage. You won't make losses, because you might end up going to buy from one platform and you find out that you cannot withdraw your money from it because they are currently undergoing an update on the exchange, so you cannot withdraw it to the other one, or you might buy from the other one, or you will not be able to deposit on the other one. That is actually how it works. So this button will help you filter out those options. So if I should on it now and go over to, maybe go back to the home page, so you will notice something. Just take a note of this guy. Let me go back now. I've not really switched it on, so let me just go back and show you some things. So this is actually the home page. As you can see, you're just seeing a yellow dot and a green dot. I will explain that later, but you're not seeing any other thing apart from that. Every other thing you're seeing is actually the price, the volume difference, and the price difference. That's actually what you're seeing. So I'll click on the filter button again, and then try switching on that button for disabled trade. So I'll go ahead and click on this button to switch it on, so that you see the effect and what it helps you to filter out. So I will click on it, then go back to the main menu and let it refresh. Okay, let's wait for it to refresh. Okay, here it is. Look at this guy showing red dot, sorry. Then look at over here too, showing key with a padlock. There's a padlock over here. Look at HBTC, then there's a padlock beside it. It's actually showing you there is a danger at HBTC. There's a danger over there in that exchange. It's either you cannot withdraw or you cannot make deposits into the exchange for this particular coin pair they are talking about. That is the ETC USDT. It's either you cannot make withdrawal of ETC USDT at HitBTC, or you cannot make deposit. And since they are telling you to buy from the signal came as to buy from HitBTC and then sell at KuCoin, is actually means that you cannot make withdrawal, because you have to buy from here, then withdraw it over to this other side and sell it. So as it is showing this red dots here, and also showing a padlock, it simply means that the withdrawal is locked. You cannot withdraw from HitBTC at the moment. They are currently undergoing an upgrade or something of that nature, so you cannot withdraw from the platform for the moment. So you try and avoid that particular one, because you end up making losses instead of making profit. So that's what that button helps you avoid. So you just go there, click on the filter button again, and switch it off. If you go back, you refresh. Let's wait for it to load. Wait for it to load. Okay, so see, you've noticed that the key that particular market option has disappeared. It has been removed from the market. So let's continue. So the second option showing this danger button is some of the exchanges that have not been confirmed by this app. They have not actually confirmed their liquidity and the rest. They have not really verified these exchanges, so they will mark it with this danger button, that they don't really know what is going on over there. So you're taking that risk at your anything you're doing over there is at your own risk. So if you want to see such platform that they have not really verified but have a good price difference, and you think you want to risk your money, you can just go ahead and turn it on, then go back and refresh it to see those platforms. Let's wait for it to load. Let's just wait for it to load. We see those platforms, those danger symbols. Okay, look at it over here. We have you can see there's 184% the price difference. Buying from gate.io and selling at Bitmart is a huge difference. So you can actually take a risk, but they are actually telling you that they have not verified that gate.io is not verified by them. But if you think you're okay with gate.io, you can actually take the risk of buying from gate.io and selling at the other part, or buying from the other exchanges and selling at gate.io. That's actually that. So I'll move to the next option. Sorry about that. So let's move to the next option. So this low volume is actually, I'll go ahead and switch this off back. So low volume is actually an option that you want to use to filter out a particular volume of BTC that you require in that you need to be in a particular exchange. Like say maybe you need a particular exchange that you're trading with to have a minimum liquidity of maybe 10 BTC in their position. So like, let's go ahead. The default setting is this 10. So I will go back and show you why some things are showing over there. Let me just go back, wait for it to refresh. Let me just wait for it to refresh. Okay, if you look at this volume here, the volume on XMO for GMT/USDT is not up to 10. That's why it's showing that yellow. It's not up to the minimum I set. So it's actually a danger according to that setting, but it's not a danger. So according to what I filtered out, I filtered that if it is not from that setting, if it is not above 10 BTC or at least 10 BTC, that it should notify me. That's why it is showing on a yellow color. This is it over here. This is not up to 10. So you can see this one's up to 10. You can see everything is correct. That is why it's showing green dots by the side, because everything is correct according to my filtered options and the selection. So I will just go ahead and reduce everything to 0, that volume side, and reduce this to 0. So you will see that you see some changes will happen. So I will go back and see some changes that will occur. So coming back to this part, you notice what happened. Everything is now greened out because I filtered it to 0. So I'm actually saying that the volume over there doesn't matter to me. So everything is okay with me. Considering to the volume, so pertaining to the volume rather. So you can see now that everything is showing green dots now showing green dots. So that's actually what that option can help you do. That is why the volume is over there. That is what it helps you to filter out. So you can see here that at KuCoin the volume for AMB is 0.5, and over there at it has refreshed. That's the major thing. Is actually very volatile over here. So the volume from Binance is 11, which is okay from my former settings, and the volume at Mercatos is 0.6, which is not okay. So you can just go ahead and set it any way you want it, any way you would like it. So but what I will recommend is that when you're trading on this platform, make sure you don't trade Ethereum pairs, coins that are based on Ethereum network. Select other coins that are not based on Ethereum network, so that you end up making profit. Because if you trade Ethereum based network coins, you might end up making loss because of network charges. So this is a nice option for this trade. You can just pick this, although it has a very low price difference, but you can make profit if you're opting in with a nice amount. This is another one. You can also do this. You will charge extra rupee, and this is other. So the network charges is not that very much. So that's what I'm saying. And this is another one here. LTC. This is another one. TRX, that is Tron. I think that this Tron is the best because Tron network charges is very, very low. So this is a good one. You can just go ahead. I don't really know their networks. You can just go ahead and check check for their networks over there, check for their networks in your exchanges, and know the one you can actually do to make profits. Always do your calculation before doing anything here, and make sure you avoid those ones based on Ethereum network. So I think that's that for coingapp. That's for all. So if you think you're okay with these unknown apps, this unverified, if you think you're okay with this unknown status, that's the unverified exchange, you can just go ahead and switch it on. Go ahead and switch it on, then come back and refresh it. You can just refresh it. Okay, you see more options to trade, because you see more options to trade. That's it. So you can just make sure when you're doing these things, the first thing that should come to your mind is if the deposit is working properly, if withdrawal is working properly, then you're good to go. Then the next thing that will come to your mind is the withdrawal charges, if it is minimally, if it is in a situation where it can still end up in profit even after the charges. So that's for coingapp. Thank you for watching. Please, if not subscribed to my channel, please do that, and so that you get notified whenever I post or make a reviews of apps like this. Thank you for watching.